Hello. Our topic is for the presentation is Agile HR. First of all, who are we? I am Asad Akber Panjwani, and my department is mechanical engineering. Now my friends are gonna introduce themselves.
My name is Faizan Tariq. I'm a Industrial Engineer student.
My name is Rana and I'm from Electrical Electronics Department.
Okay, moving on to the first slide. This is the content of our presentation, and the next slide basically describes the aim of Agile. So basically, Agile for HR focuses at how HR may implement new processes and an Agile mindset into our teams and projects. Our existing operating paradigm could be changed by Agile for HR, which would benefit our business. Agile is focused on the value you offer to your clients and company. Although HR professionals commonly talk about the need to create value, they frequently struggle to define and quantify it. Moving on to the next slide. What is the importance of Agile HR? Basically, Agile in HR assists professionals to understand and apply Agile techniques to projects and habituate the core business procedures in the Agile environment. What happens once this is done, once we understand and adapt the Agile environment? Agile uh, in HR will basically enable the workers to get familiar with their new responsibility in an agile workplace, how and know how to adjust their own performance goals and incentive structures for team success, and create and offer additional value to the customers. So basically, in Agile, we focus on improving the environment for the employees, which would eventually make them productive and which will eventually be beneficial for the employees and the entire business. In the next slide, we have Agile Manifesto, which could be basically understood as two courses of action. One is the list on the left-hand side and one is over the right. We always prefer the left over right in an agile environment and to create an agile environment. So basically, for example, transparency over secrecy, which means that even the lowest level of the worker or the employee would know what's happening at the top of the chain. What's basically he would know why he is doing what he's doing, and because we believe that always money is not a good motivator. So basically, if a person does not know why he's doing, he's not gonna be productive at all. But once he knows what's actually the purpose of that thing, it's an automatic efficient environment, basically. And for another example, we have ambition over obligation. So in agile HR, we believe that the employees should be ambitious. We create an environment that where the employees ambition is focused more over obligating their or handing over just tasks to them. So that's all for me. I'm gonna hand over the stage to my friends to continue the presentation.
This slide shows the importance of Agile HR, which includes the following terms: self-organizing teams, increasing the quantity that isn't done by simplifying. The most focus must be placed on technical quality, build initiatives around motivated people, and teams are formed by business people and developers. Moving on to the next slide. This image shows us the difference between traditional management and agile management, where in traditional management, the focus is on control and standards and systems, while in agile management, the focus is more on speed and customers. In traditional management, HR job is to implement controls and systems, while agile management, the HR job is to implement decision-making skills and implement flexible strategies. Furthermore, this is showing the transformation from traditional management to agile approach, where in traditional approach the employees' career paths are the same, while in agile management they're more dynamic. In traditional approach, the employees are hired on a more need-based system, while in an agile approach, the employees are hired on a compiled on data talent base for foreseeable issues and requirements. In traditional approach, HR systems are created and put into place all at once without feedback or adaptability. While in HR approach, HR systems are created on a modest scale with a feedback and movable solutions. Now I'll forward to Umer, who will explain all other slides.
Thank you, Faizan. So I will be talking about how Agile HR transform companies, starting with superior quality product, which is when the client continues to be active throughout the development process and is able to request adjustments based on market conditions. The next point is employee satisfaction, where it gives frontline workers the ability to take responsibility of their work, make decisions, and design dynamic routes. The next point is that they have better control over the project, contributes to its transparency, integration of feedback, and quality control elements. The last point on the slide is reduced risk as agile employees brief sprints that emphasize continuous delivery. Moving on to the next slide, we have benefits of agile HR, where the first point is that initiatives involving critical skills are finished more quickly with better outcomes and more visibility of the value delivered. Agile HR per study speeds up the process by 75%. The human resource team can concentrate more on making a tangible effect while building a diverse skill set. Continuous progress is facilitated by feedback. It encourages innovation by enabling the generation of creative solutions by breaking difficult problems down into simpler structures. Effective team communication and team cooperation are facilitated by agile attitude. And the last point is that effective recruiting is made possible by agile HR priorities, which improve visibility for both hiring managers and recruiters. Moving on to the next slide, we have examples of successful companies that use Agile HR, starting with BOM, which is Bank of Montreal, which made their IT and business employees work together in order to make the bank more customer friendly. Next on, we have IBM, which tried to adapt HR 3.0 to proactively address workforce and performance challenges. Clear and ongoing coaching and performance interactions are as they are crucial. And the last example for this slide is Netflix, which has a strong community of people who like to provide feedback and get heard. The talent team uses Agile feedback loop to improve the content they provide a current application. And these are the references that we used for the presentation. And thank you so much.